Hey there, happy, awesome Monday. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, day 869 of What's She Up To Now. Documenting my journey as I transition from the brick and mortar corporate world of business to the online world of business. And, noting the similarities, sharing the stuff that works really well for me and the stuff that I have epically failed and blown up and just plain struggled with. Doing a Get Up and Go challenge, a 40-day challenge, was challenged with a group of 150,000, 175,000 entrepreneurs to do our own 40-day challenge. And since I've been doing challenges for decades, of course I said yes, and I was doing the Get Up and Go challenge as a 5-day challenge. I did 30 days in the month of April to just help people to know what to do during this crazy year of 2020, during the pandemic. What can you do? Because there's always things we can do, even when we feel like we're shut down and can't do. And I wanted to make sure people understood that, hey, no matter what, there's always things that we can and should be doing to move our life in the direction we want it to. And sometimes I personally have looked at the pandemic as a huge gift to stop in my tracks and make sure that my priorities were in alignment with what I really want. And I've only ever had a couple other opportunities to do that in my life. One was my sudden cardiac arrest, when I, just like the economy and the world, dead stopped due to my health. And I got the gift of, and it didn't really feel like a gift back then, but since I've been through it this time, this did feel like a gift. Didn't really feel like a gift when my whole world blew up last time, but it was a necessary thing because the direction my life was going wasn't in my own best interest. It wasn't right for me. And I think that's the ultimate wake-up call when you almost die, or when I guess I did die, so they revived me. But that's the ultimate wake-up call to say, hey, what's going on in my life that isn't working? And very few people are fortunate enough to have that experience where they do have a death experience or a near-death experience, and they're still here to try again, right? A second chance. We all can have a second chance every day. Every day is a new beginning, right? Every day, no matter what's happened in our past, there's nothing we can do about it. We can always start over today or tomorrow. So, Get Up and Go Challenge Day 15 today was all about the A in SOAP, the SOAP framework. And A, of course, stands for action, taking action. And nothing happens in our lives until we do something, till we go, the go part of Get Up and Go, till we actually take a step or take some action in the direction of what it is that we want. Fun challenge today, 365-day, do one fun thing every day this year. And boy, am I glad that I picked fun for 2020, because 2020 in some aspects has not been a whole lot of fun. It's been a whole lot of drama and a whole lot of crazy. But if we look for one fun thing every day, we'll find it, and we can make one fun thing every day. My granddaughter called me last night. She was all excited, and she wants to go to the beach today. The state park by where I live actually drained the lake to repair the dam. It was going to be about a year. It ended up being more like 3 or 4, and they brought the lake back now. It only took like a week for the whole lake to come back, which I found really fascinating. And so the lake is back, and so she wants to go to the beach there today, and I said yes. But it was so fun that she called and was so excited. You know how you can hear just joy and overwhelm in their little voices, and it just warms your heart. So hopefully the weather will cooperate. Can't really tell yet. It's still early here if we're going to have a beautiful sunny day, but I'm hoping that we do, so that we can have some fun today. Fun challenge was day, I think, 160 today. So of our 365-day challenge, I didn't start the first of the year this time because I was carrying over from doing one thing every day that makes me happy. Because last year I knew I needed a lot more happiness in my life in 2019. For a lot of reasons, but I had lost track of focusing on being happy. The year before that, I did one thing every day that scared me because I knew I needed to bust out of my comfort zone. I'd gotten into a really deep rut of my life being just the way it was, and it was pretty boring. It was clicking along, but it wasn't very exciting. I wasn't very curious about it. I wasn't very delighted to wake up and enjoy every day, and so I knew something needed to change. And that's kind of what triggered my whole challenges thing and doing challenges every day. And actually, I'd done challenges for decades. I've always done challenges for myself and in different areas and aspects of my life, because I don't know, I learned early on that challenging myself was how I motivated myself to achieve a goal or desire, to get what I wanted to. I would just create my own internal challenge, and I'd say, okay, what do I need to do right now, today, every day, to get me to that goal. And I would just automatically break it down, and then I would do something every day, and then before I knew it, I actually had the thing that I wanted. I had achieved the goal that I wanted. And that has served me really, really well. And I like sharing and helping other people to do the same thing. What else is going on? Working on a branding project with a branding mastermind and a branding accountability group that I'm in, and a coaching program. So it's somebody else's. We all need coaches sometimes. And this is an area that I have not done. I did it in my offline world, but in the online world, for some reason, I never would do what I taught people to do, narrow my focus on one thing, make one thing my thing, and just do it. And so I actually am hooked up with a group now and a coach now that's helping me to get my act together and do the things that I've been teaching other people to do for a long time, which is not like me. I usually walk my walk, not just talk my talk. And I've always had like 3 or 4 things going on at the same time. And what that does is it diffuses my energy, and it doesn't get me the traction and the what I'm trying to accomplish online done as quickly as it could be done. So yeah, it's what, day 869. So obviously not as quickly as I've wanted to get it done. That's my old judgmental frustration rules of how things should be popping into my head, right? Tried to eliminate the whole frustration thing from my life, and it works pretty well, with the exception of technology. And I'm getting better at it every day, because technology, if you do anything online, you're going to find that every technological tool, everything we use, even social media, changes all the time. It's not our system. We didn't create it, so we don't have control over it. So it's kind of like the weather, right? We have to just accept and then deal with what comes our way. It's technology and social media is the same thing. Other people's platforms, using other people's tools and other people's platforms are awesome, except when they don't work, except when they break down. And guess what? It always breaks down. Something breaks down almost, all the time. And we have to be able to deal with that without being frustrated or upset about it, because we don't have any control over it. My rule on frustration is, if I can control it, I can get upset about it. So if I behave in a way or act in a way that I don't think's right or appropriate, or I wish I had said something or done something different, or not overreacted or not been triggered, then I can always control my response. So I can get frustrated about my own response to something, but I can't get frustrated, or I choose not to get frustrated anymore, about traffic, weather, things I can't control, right? Events in the world. I mean, yeah, we can get outraged about a tsunami, but is there anything that I can do about a tsunami? No. Is there anything I can do about if it rains today and my granddaughter wants to go to the beach? I can just find fun other things for us to do if it's raining inside, because we're not going to the beach. But guess what? We can go to the beach the next sunny day that we have. So there's always a way to deal with things that don't have me stressed out and frustrated. That has been definitely a decades-long lesson learned, right? And it's a continually improving practice, because it's just like fear and worry and doubt and hate and love and any other emotion that we might experience. We're going to experience the whole plethora of the whole realm, the whole spectrum of emotions, because we're human beings. And if we cut ourselves off from certain emotions, then that's cutting off part of our humanness. So we're going to experience them, but it's always up to us to decide how we're going to react and respond to feeling those emotions. So that's about it. That's all I've got today. I've got some coaching calls. I've got some other stuff going on. None of which matter right now, because my focus is the Get Up and Go Challenge and the coaching program that I'm personally involved in, and moving some things in the direction I want them to go for my online world, my online business. If I can help you in any way, if you have any questions, hit me up in the comments below. Otherwise, I will be with you tomorrow with another report on what's working, what's not, what I've tried and failed at, what's good, what's bad, what's ugly. And of course, this is all my take on it, my experience. Yours is likely to be different, but if you can learn, if anybody can learn and not make one mistake I have, that's part of why I do this and part of why I share this. All right, have a great day, have an awesome Monday, and I will, of course, be with you tomorrow.